The students, welcome back to our language class. Yesterday I had a PDF on article writing. What is an article? How to write them? What are the guidelines to be followed while writing? And also some model articles. We got a number of articles. They are not the perfect ones, but it gives you some idea. Even if you are asked on some random topic, even then you know something to write. You don't go blank. So that will be sufficient for the article. The article is a studied piece of writing. So you need to be little bit of knowledge about everything is needed. Today we shall take up another topic, that is a book review. Like all other topic, we shall proceed systematically. What is a book review? What do you understand by book review? So book review comes from the French word review. Review comes from the French word revoir. Revoir meaning see again, review. You have preview of the movie or preview of a program. You want to put up a drama, a cultural program. You have the preview before putting it up, just to check it. That is a preview. That is before putting it up. This is after the completion. Therefore it is a review. You are seeing it again. See again. And from Middle English, review means inspection. Actually it was the military or navy inspection of a military leader. So he used to come and inspect the soldiers. How they are, how disciplined they are they well trained, how they are positioned, things like that. So that is inspection. So the meaning of inspection is to analyze or analysis. Analyze or analysis. That is to examine, to check. So review comes from these two. It means see again or to inspect. That is to analyze. Now we look at this one. What is the purpose of a book review? You should know what is the purpose so that you can write well. What is expected of you or what is the use or need for a book review? The purpose is to illustrate the author's intentions of writing the piece. Illustrate means to enumerate, to explain or describe the author's intentions of writing the piece. He has written something. It could be a novel, it could be a short story, it could be a drama, whatever it may be. So that piece of writing illustrate the author's intentions of writing the piece. Why did he write that piece? What was his purpose of writing that piece? So we are reviewing that. Second one, to create a criticism of the book. To create a criticism of the book. Immediately when you say criticize somebody or criticize something, what is it that comes to your mind? To find fault with. To find fault with. Here the meaning is different. From the literature point of view, or literally speaking, to criticize means it is something else. To criticize would mean to make a judgment. Make a judgment based on semantic and expression. To make a judgment based on the language used and the way it is expressed. So it would mean that to criticize the author on the ground of the language used and the expressions he has made. So that is the purpose, to create a criticism of the book. And third one is to give an opinion of the author's presented idea. We are giving our opinion of the author's presented idea. Author has presented the ideas in the book. Now we are giving our opinion. And the last one is to check the student's understanding of the given work and his or her ability to criticize and analyze. First we will look up the first one. To check the student's understanding of the given work. Is the student able to understand the work, that is the novel or the drama or the short story or a small piece of writing, an article, whatever it may be? Is the student able to understand the work? That's the first thing. Second one, his or her ability to criticize and analyze. Criticize, I said, to means make a judgment based on language and expressions. Analyze means to examine methodically. Methodically means systematic, in a systematic way. Analyze means methodically, that is systematically you are able to put things down. So to check the student's ability to criticize and analyze. So these are the purposes of a book review. So you know what is a book review and what are the purposes. Now we will look at what are the things we should include in a book review. Introduction, body and conclusion. Only three things. Introduction, body and conclusion. What should be given in the introduction? What should be right in the introduction? I put it in a very little funny way so that you can easily remember. 3 names and 2 figures. 3 names and 2 figures. That is the introduction. What are the 3 names? Name of the book, name of the author, name of the publisher. Very easy to remember. Name of the book, name of the author, name of the publisher. First book, first title of the book. What's the name of the book? What's the name of the author? Who wrote it? What's the name of the publisher? Which publishing house has published it? 3 names. 2 figures. What are the 2 figures? One is the number of pages. Another one is amount of price. So these are 2 figures. Pages and price. So introduction is 3 names, 2 figures. That's all. If you want to add, you can add here the book cover. What kind of cover? Hard page or it's a plain cover, hard cover. If you don't say anything, also no problem. But this is important. This is important. Genre. Genre is important. G-E-N-R-E spelling is different, but it's pronounced as a genre. 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 Genre means literary type. Literary type. What are the main literary types? Anybody? Literary types? The main types, any literary piece can be broadly divided into fiction and non-fiction. Fiction and non-fiction. In fiction and non-fiction, then there are so many subtitles. Like you have fictions are there, science fiction is there, fantasy is there, mystery is there. So many items are there. But you need not go into all that. Biography is there, autobiography is there. So it's a biographical book, autobiographical writing. So there are different things. So you can explain what is the genre. So that's all in the introduction. 3 names, 2 figures and genre. Then we'll come to body. Body is the main thing. A brief description of the book. A brief description of the book. Don't go on elaborating. Don't go on saying the story. Only brief description of the book. You must be able to put it in a very short form. Some 2 to 3 sentences. That's enough. The main points are the plot summary. The main points in the writing. Or you can say the plot summary, a story summary. Outstanding ideas. What is it that makes it something remarkable? In this particular book, what is the outstanding idea? Overall impressions. What is your general impression about the whole book? You don't make comments about chapters, headings, subtitles, no. What is your overall impression of the book? You give that one. That's all the body. But this is very important. You must be able to put them in black and white in few sentences beautifully. Brief description of the book. Okay. Then you will come to conclusion. In conclusion, you have a summary statement. A summary statement. A concluding sentence. You can have summary statement means you are just in briefly, in nutshell, you are putting the whole thing. Then there is a concluding sentence, a sentence that concludes the whole thing. Your final opinion of the book. What is your final last word about the book? And if you want, you can have a star rating. How much rating will you, how do you rate it? How many stars will you give? If you don't give it also, no problem. Would you like to recommend this book to somebody? That's what it means. Would you like to recommend it to somebody? If it's a good book, you like to recommend. If it's not good, you don't like. So, very simple. Very simple. Only problem is that if you are asked out of the blue, some book is given, some book's name is given, and you are asked to write a book review, you may end up in trouble. Unless you have very good general knowledge, you will find it difficult. But never give up, never give up. Even if you do not know, you can write something. Because they will give some details. So based on that detail, you write the 3 names. If these 3 details are there, you copy them and write them. You write from the what is given, you'll have some general idea. Based on that, you formulate something. That is when you have no other option. If you know the things very well, no problem. Or if they ask something like this, what is given in your book in the assignment, the page number 12 assignment, your classmate has written a book of short stories which has won an award for being the best book by a new author. So your classmate has written a book of short stories. Book's name is not given there. It's a collection of short stories which has won an award for being the best book by a new author. So already you know that it's for the first time he is writing, a new author, and he got the best award. Write a review of the book for your school magazine. This way I can just freely write. You give your own name, no problem. You give your own name, you give the number of pages, whatever you want, you can do it very nicely. Because there is no particular name of the book or author is given. So therefore, you can freely write. Such questions come. Write a review of the book which you have read recently. This is also interesting. That is where you have to be thorough with at least a few books. Let's say some half a dozen books, some idea, some vague idea. Some famous books it could be. So if you know at least some 3-4 books, if you are thorough with, if I ask a question like this, write a review of the book which you have read recently. It's not a book which was recently written. Then you have to look for a new book. No. A book you recently read. It could be as old as 1000 or 2000 years old. No problem. Which you have read. I read it only yesterday. It must have been written long ago. Doesn't matter. Therefore, you must know certain books at least so that you can easily write. For your study, they have given a book, so you can please go through it. That is Becoming, a powerful book. Becoming by Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama, wife of Obama, who was president. Very well-known woman, famous for her own ideas and her own stand. So you can go through that book and try to apply whatever we learned, whether all these things are correctly given there. So you'll get a better idea. So please read it up, keeping in mind all these points. You read through, and if possible, you can mark it. Whatever comes, you can mark it there. So you'll get a very good idea and get ready with the book review of a few books. Thank you. All the best.